Hi, my name is Alyssa Rafe Snyder. This is my Module 3 Inquiry Lab on engineering a model of the Earth as a water filter. So in this activity, I was challenged to design and build a stackable water filter device that models how the Earth filters water through infiltration. Infiltration is the process by which water is naturally filtered by the Earth, and how we get clean water is vital to our survival. Rainwater seeps into the ground and goes through the layers of the humus, the surface soil, subsoil, gravel, and sand. And as the water travels through these layers, it is cleaned. The dirt is trapped in between the layers of soil types, and about half of our drinking water comes from the groundwater. So before I actually put the water through my filter, I started by using the alum in the dirty water to create flocculation, which caused the particles to clump together. I let that sit for a while, which separated some of the dirt into the larger clumps. And then I used the cheesecloth and the coffee filters as the top layer of my filter, or the humus layer, since it looks like roots and grass. And also when the cheesecloth gets wet, it's spongy, just like the humus would be. I decided to go with the pebbles next as the topsoil and the wood shavings as the subsoil. And then I used charcoal as the fragmented rock and sand as the bedrock. Charcoal does a great job of cleaning, which is why it's also used in aquarium filters. Here's where I'm going to admit that I had some trouble with this lab. I bought the wrong type of clear plastic cups, and they cracked every time I tried to put the push pins in. So because of this, the push pins didn't support my stackable filter very well, and I had a collapse or two, causing me to spill some of the water. I did end up with some clean water at the bottom of my filter, but I will admit that I ended up with less water than I started with. So here are some pictures of my process. There was preparing the water for the filtration system. Started with the dirty water on the left, added about a half teaspoon of alum, and then waited a while, and you can see the flocculation occurred on the right. Here are some photos of my water filtration system and the layers according to what I had shared in my previous slide. You can see some of my spilled water there along the way. And then the last picture shows the water that I ended up with. So on the continuum, this definitely did a really good job of meeting some of these practices. The students started with the activity with a scientific question: can I build a water filter modeled after the Earth? Students then designed and then conducted an investigation where they made decisions about variables such as the order of the materials in the stackable filter. Students created a model focused on explaining the natural world. And the model was supposed to resemble the layers of the ground to copy how water filters down through the layers of the Earth. Students constructed explanations that explained how water filters naturally and they can support the order of the materials in their filter. Students engaged in student-driven argumentation as they build on and question each other's ideas for the order of materials chosen. And students read and watched a video to obtain scientific information or training on how to build a water filter beforehand. So this would be a great activity that I could use actually with our Earth Processes unit, mystery science unit that we do in my 4th grade classroom. So I'm looking forward to trying this with the kids with the proper cups. Thank you. Bye-bye.